Berlin in the 20s of the third millennium. On the historic film site in Potsdam-Babelsberg, where 100 years earlier Marlene Dietrich, Ernst Lubitsch, and Billy Wilder began their legendary careers, Annette and her husband David visit the newly opened Babel's Park. Outwardly a nostalgic theme park, Babel's Park turns out to be a high-tech breeding ground for cybernetic organisms behind the scenes, which Annette's brother Jack creates in the spirit of Frankenstein with his assistant baby Lon. What David does not suspect, Annette wants to leave her terminally ill body to become immortal as a cyber whore. That was back in 1999. Since then, she has been sacrificing her virtual life lollygagging in cyberspace. Now 23 years later, Annette sent her friend with benefits, Fuckupcoach Dr. Cala Sana, the memory log of her last day as a human before she went digital. This living legacy has now been given a voice by Dr. Cala Sana's virtual team. Listen for a moment as Annette quotes her favorite authors.
The lucid dream is that form of dreaming in which the dreamer knows himself as a dreamer without therefore waking up. At the same time, he is capable of influencing the dream event with, as it were, magical potency. No dream form is more what Sigmund Freud believed every dream to be, a wishful dream. Unlike the experience of the lucid dream, cyberspace requires no long training. Its threshold is easily crossed. Hans-Jürgen Ziemann, copy, On the Way to Repro Culture, Belts, 1992. We have to learn to live with limitations, dichotomies, paradoxes. The culture has split, but it is not broken. In an ideal syncretism, all social restrictions would be strengthened and respected, from the sex industry with its pornographic pagan truths to church-organized religion with its legacy of renunciation and suffering. Camille Paglia, The War of the Sexes. Sex, Art, and Media Culture. Biblos, 1993. In people who are predisposed to psychosis, there is always the possibility that they remain in a state of self-deception. It is not the illusion that now goes to pieces, but reality. In the pleasurable varieties of harmless psychoses, as they give us every day on stage and film screen, these oscillations between illusion and reality are consciously created and intensified. The cathartic effect of the ancient mysteries as well as of modern drama is based on this extraordinary ability of man to trust his eyes and at the same moment to doubt what these eyes see. Puppetry in its naive Punch and Judy version is comic. Sophisticated puppetry is a traditional form of art. Devices modeled on life are used in various branches of technology and science, from the jointed puppets of tailors to anatomical models in medical schools, from the artificial limbs of orthopedists to robots that mimic the function of the nervous system. In a metaphorical sense, the puppet is a timeless symbol of man as a plaything of fate, comic or tragic whether he is fidgeting on divine strings or on his own chromosomes and glands. Arthur Koestler, The Act of Creation. Hutchinson and Company, 1964. Let me finish with these 4 short quotes. Ours is essentially a tragic age, so we refuse to take it tragically. D.H. Lawrence, Lady Chatterley's Lover. What is the heart life of a color TV? What is the shelf life of a teenage queen? Roger Waters, Amused to Death. Life is an X-rated soap opera. John Irving, The World According to Garp. Time goes by. It's the time of your life. Peter Gabriel, Dance with the Moonlit Night.
You listened to the introduction of Babel's Park, an autobiographical dystopia of a brainless cyber whore. Enjoy the first chapter, I'm an Immaterial Girl, now ad-free on Apple Podcasts. Visit the Fuckup.coach website to learn more about Dr. Cala Sana and his virtual team. And to let us know what you think of this series, we look forward to your review on your favorite podcast platform. Thank you.